you tonight. As we gather here with shared energy and open hearts, I love to introduce something very close to our core, Silver Genie Adda. Adda isn't just a name, it's a community space for meaningful conversations, real stories, and everyday inspirations. It's where movement means mindfulness and where staying active physically, mentally, and socially is a way of life. In today's session, we'll explore how wellness isn't defined by age, but by energy, curiosity, and connection. Whether it's stepping into your first yoga class, adding that extra mile to your walk, or simply sharing a life lesson, Silver Genie Adda is where it all comes together. This is a space for learning, laughter, reflection, and growth, where we don't just grow older, we grow bolder together. Thank you for being a part of it. We can start our webinar now. Now, I love to show you our storybook album. This isn't just a photo album, it's a collection of moments, memories, and magic woven together like pages in a story. From misty roads and laughter filled bus rides to soulful songs and shared silences under waterfalls, every frame holds a feeling. We invite you to flip through this journey with us, not just to see where we went, but to feel what we felt. Because some stories aren't told with words, they are captured with smiles, glances, and moments that take your breath away. Welcome to our storybook album. Let the journey unfold. Now, with this amazing start that we had already, I'd love to introduce our moderator now, Mr. Arvind Mittal. He is the business head at Money Madan Ventures Private Limited, a real estate enterprise with a presence in India and Dubai. Beyond the boardroom, he leads a life deeply rooted in wellness, purpose, and balance. A passionate barefoot marathoner, a cyclist, and swimmer, Arvind has guided many, especially those over 50, on their journey from hesitation to action, from couch to marathon. His story is a powerful reminder that fitness, focus, and fulfillment can grow together with time. As a wellness mentor and community voice, he blends business leadership with personal well being, showing that holistic living isn't a phase, it's a lifelong practice.
Your voice is not coming, Sansta.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, sir. The stage is all yours now.
Thank you. Thank you very much for warm welcome and great introduction. And good evening, everyone. Good evening
Hello.
and welcome for Silver Genie Adda. And we are all lucky and blessed to have Miss Ratna with us today, who is our speaker, and she'll be sharing her journey with us. She'll be sharing her wisdom with us, how she's, having a wonderful life, how she's taking care of her health, and how we all can take care of our health with her support. So I'll just give you a little introduction about Ratna. We know each other for more than 15 years now. She has been, a marathon runner, cyclist, swimmer, triathlete, and a yoga teacher, and she's mother of two great kids and an advocate by profession. So, welcome, Ratna. We are
Thank you so much,
very
Arvind. Thank
happy
you so
and
much.
glad to have you with us today.
My
Before we
pleasure.
start the journey, we'll go through one video about you and then we'll start the further conversation.
Sure.
A true inspiration in
Sansita,
the world of
please
wellness and
help
active
us play
living.
the video.
With over 30 years of experience, she is a passionate fitness enthusiast who has explored multiple disciplines. From weightlifting and marathon running to yoga and trekking, she's completed the Everest Base Camp Trek
Can you increase
and
the
the Everest
sound,
Half
Sansita?
Marathon, and is also a certified yoga teacher from Sivananda Ashram, Madurai. Her journey is a powerful reminder that with discipline, consistency, and passion, we can continue to challenge ourselves and break stereotypes at any age. At the age of 51, she broke stereotypes by competing in the Shero Classic as a bikini athlete, proving that with discipline and consistency, it's never too late to dream big. Now at 54, she continues to push boundaries by taking on a new format event in India called Hyrox India, this time as a hybrid athlete. For her, fitness isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel. Strong, functional, peaceful, and happy. She believes in a holistic approach to well-being, one that includes being mentally, physically, and emotionally fit. Today, she continues to lead by example, encouraging others to show up for themselves every day and embrace fitness as a way of life.
Commendable. What a journey, Ratna. I'm
Thank you.
truly impressed. And every time I know about you, I feel impressed. And thank you for coming on the show. So,
Thank you so much.
before we start, I would request you just say a few words about yourself, and then we'll start a question answer round.
First and foremost, a very good evening to everyone, and thank you for coming on the show and having me here as a speaker today to drill the love for fitness in all of you, despite any age. I am going to be 54 years old, have two grown-up kids, and as I said, I have been working as a lawyer for quite some time. Then I took on to being a coordinator as a consultant in a play school for 13 years as a play school teacher. But fitness was my passion, and I continued that throughout my journey of life. And be it running, which I've been doing for the past 13 years, be it weight training, which I've been doing for over 30 years now, be it trekking, and also wanted to add yoga and experience the joy of holistic wellness and spirituality in my life. So that sums me all up completely. I enjoy workout. I feel it is necessary to have some kind of movement in the day. And fitness to me is more about having a lifestyle change, which I would like to inculcate in all of you, that enjoy the journey of life. Aging is a process, but stay fit and healthy to enjoy life to its fullest potential. So that's about me.
Fantastic. आपको देख के मुझे वो एड याद आ रहा है जिसमें वो बच्चा कहता है आपको देख के आपकी त्वचा से आपकी उम्र का पता ही नहीं चलता है. So
Well, I will say in this case, it's not about the twacha ka pata nahi chal raha because of the soap. It's more about being healthy through fitness, through taking care of your diet,
absolutely.
taking care of your sleep. They are the small steps which take you the long way.
Truly amazing, Ratna. So good to know more about you, and I would like to know at the age of 60, if someone wants to start the fitness journey. You know, in today's era, people forget about their health. They just focus on the wealth and their career, and then their family and a lot of other things, but not on their own health. And then after retirement, they feel like, okay, we should look about ourselves and should start the fitness journey. So give us a few tips. What are the small little things one can do at that age and then can gradually grow? And, you can give some tips to all of us.
Sure. So I will begin by saying that, fitness doesn't have any age. If you haven't worked out all this time and now at the age of 60, you feel you should take care of your health and take stock of your health, it's never too late. As long as you have decided to begin and believe in yourself that you want to do it, that's the beginning. That's the starting point. And it's great that you started to wanting to take care of your health because that's the real wealth, as they say. Now, what you're doing in your 60s is entirely going to be you have to take care of smaller steps and smaller practices daily in your life to make your life healthy. In the sense that when you're now beginning at 60 and suppose you haven't exercised or done any kind of workout before, start with small steps. I would advocate, set smaller goals for yourself because everybody's fitness levels are different. Somebody may be comfortable walking for 30 minutes. Somebody may be already walking for an hour. Somebody may be not doing anything at all. So don't compare yourself in that journey that, oh, I'm 60, I haven't done this, and that person is doing this, and how will I reach my fitness goals? It's never too late to begin because you've already decided that you want to take care of your health. So start by setting small goals. Do the smaller goals that you set, you will be less injury free. You start by walking 30 minutes. Slowly, you feel you're able to do that much. You're going to slowly increase that time. You're going to increase the intensity of your walking, and slowly, slowly you will see the improvement. So set small goals for yourself. That's the first step. Number two, what is important is at this age, do a variety of exercises, kind of do a mix of things that you can do so you don't get bored, you are excited, and you are giving your body a holistic kind of movement. So like you could be doing walking, which is going to take care of your cardiac fitness. You could add some yoga in your daily routine, maybe twice a week. That's going to take care of your emotional wellness, your flexibility, your balancing. And most importantly, I advocate that do add 2 to 3 days of strength training in your daily routine. Because as we are growing older, statistics have shown that nearly we are losing 3 to 5% of muscle loss is happening per decade. So what is happening? You're losing muscle, your metabolism is slowing down, your cardiac fitness is slowing down. So you really have to take care of your health and do a kind of a variety of things to keep going. Now, at the age of 60, it's not about bodybuilding or building muscle or entering into competition. Though if you want to and you want to dream big, you are most welcome to do that. But the idea is to stay fit, to stay functionally fit. You want to travel, you want to play with your grandchildren, you want to go for holidays and be able to lift up your luggage on your own, be able to climb that fleet of stairs without having knee ache and back ache. So that's what is important. So focus more on a holistic kind of functional fitness, which is going to help you in a healthier life as you're going to gradually get older. Also, what is important is, when you're starting this journey, suppose at 60 and you're feeling you're alone, join a social group. You can join a walking club in your community, a running club or a yoga club. Do something where there are like-minded people pushing you, inspiring you to do that, so that you don't feel you are alone in this journey. You are connected. Everybody sharing their own problems and overcoming solutions, how to, come out of it and break the barriers and go forward. And that keeps you motivated. That gives you a positive mindset to move ahead as you take your journey from 60 onwards. Another important thing at this age is that, do things from the comfort of your home. If you feel, you are 60 and you want to join a yoga class, or you want to go to the gym to work out, but suppose you don't know how to drive, or you're dependent on someone to take you to that place, and then the whole day, kind of fizzles out because you haven't been able to reach that place. So the entire enthusiasm, kind of fades away because you haven't been able to go there. So start from the comfort of your home. Starting online, starting with a trainer, doing some courses online is a good way to get you started, get you motivated to that workout. And once you are comfortable, you can always progress and, take it offline. So that's an important factor, because if you are comfortable to do it, you are saving the time of going to that place, being dependent on someone to take you to that place. All you need is the comfort of your home, simple equipment, and you can start with smaller steps every day, and your journey of fitness can continue. So that's what I would say. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Very well articulated. I remember the story of Sardar Amar Singh Chauhan from Chandigarh. You must be knowing him. He's a marathon runner.
Yes.
After retirement, he was feeling lonely at home, and he started having some problem in his knees. Doctor suggested him for a surgery, and he was like kind of feeling hopeless that why I should go for a surgery at this age. And he was sitting in his couch, and then saw somebody like you or me running in the park. And from there he motivated himself, started walking. Then he sold both his car. He started walking to everywhere in the city. And one fine day, without any surgery, he recovered. He became a marathon runner, and now, because of his age, he is winning all the marathons in his age category.
Age category, yes.
And he's traveled across the world and has won more than 100 half marathons, and he has won gold medals in all those marathons. So, age is just a number, very well articulated. One has to start small, and then you can take yourself to any level in life.
Absolutely. When I think half the battle has been won when you've decided to start. So it's never too late to start. When you made up your mind to start, it's just take the small steps and show up every day for yourself. You're doing this for yourself, not for anyone else. And when you are doing it for yourself, of course, when you are feeling healthier and better, your family will benefit. You will be in a better mental space and a physical space to do more and to take everyone alongside with you in a healthier journey. So half the battle is won when you've decided to take it on and start, and that's what is important.
Good evening, Ratna madam. I am sorry to intervene. I just want to add to what you said.
Sure.
In my case, even after the webinar, I'll be rushing to my swimming.
Awesome.
Actually, I have taken up swimming,
Okay.
And I've been told swimming is a complete exercise.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful exercise.
For certain reasons, I'm not able to, do the yoga. So I, compensated with swimming.
Okay. That's excellent. That is the way it should be. But I would love to ask you maybe after the webinar, why aren't you able to do the yoga bit?
Pardon?
I said I would love to ask you what is stalling your yoga journey. What is the issue that you're having that you're not able to?
Yeah, it's a very thoughtful and a very important question you have asked, ma'am. Actually,
we will go to the question answer round later.
Yeah.
Please, let's first finish the conversation. We'll go to the question answer round later. So the next question to you, Ratna, since you are a yoga practitioner and a certified yoga trainer as well.
Sure.
So as yoga is known to improve not just flexibility but also bring a sense of calm and balance to our daily life, I would like to know, how simple yoga practices can help people energize themselves and do well in their life. So
absolutely
enlighten us.
I think yoga is something that needs to be experienced. We all say, do yoga, but more than doing yoga, you need to really, really experience yoga because it has multiple benefits. Not only is it helping you in your stretching, in your improving your flexibility and improving your balance, it is helping you calm yourself down. It is helping you to connect with your inner self. The breath work that you do is helping you in such a fantastic way that you won't realize that half your body fat, where does that body fat go when you are in a calorie deficit and you're losing weight? Your breath work is the way in which the carbon dioxide is leaving your body and your lungs and is helping you to improve the functioning of your lungs and body and helping you to burn fat. So I would say, when you're doing yoga, not only is it helping you in your flexibility and balance through the various exercises that you're doing, it is helping in strengthening your muscles. Simple asanas like maybe when you're sitting in the chair pose, when you're holding that particular position, it is helping you to strengthen your knees. It is helping you to strengthen your legs. It's giving you balance. When you're doing the downward dog, there are so many asanas which are really encouraging and helping in strength building. So you are building your muscles through yoga. It's not that you're only building muscles through weight training or resistance training. Yoga is a great way for people who don't want it to be too intrusive, but to take it in a slow way by holding the asanas and the pose and building your strength and muscles. Because done the right way, it's improving your core. You're having an increased flow of blood in your body. It is giving you that inner glow. And when you are actually holding a pose or you're doing your anulom vilom or you're doing any breath work, it is so calming. It is reducing that oxidative stress which is built up in your body, because when you are chanting a mantra or you're focusing on your prana, on your breath, it is just a beautiful way where you are connecting to the present moment. You're connecting to your inner self, and it is causing you complete healing internally. So yoga has multiple benefits. Simple asanas like sitting in a malasana is helping you in your digestion and your bowel movement. So yoga is very holistic. It is not only helping you in your flexibility, it is helping you in your strengthening the muscles, and it is also causing a great sense of detoxification in your body, internal peace and calmness. So I would encourage that everyone should add 2 or 3 sessions of yoga per week in your daily routine. It's a complete holistic movement and therapy.
Absolutely. And
and especially I would like to say again, like sorry, just to interrupt here, simple asanas like as you're growing older, everybody doesn't want to do weight training, right? So if you want to do body weight exercises like doing the sun salutations that we have in yoga, the 10 steps, the 12 steps, you do that for a couple of rounds. It's a complete exercise. Doing the bhujangasana or the cobra pose, wonderful exercise for your spine. For as you're growing older, you're having backaches and lower back issues. These are the exercises that even your orthopedics recommend. Do the Superman pose, hold the Cobra pose. So just simple asanas, when you do it the right way, are also helping your muscles to get strengthened and engaged and are providing you pain relief. So be it arthritis, be it your knee issues, be it your lungs getting better oxygen flow, be it calming yourself down and de-stressing, yoga is completely holistic.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Since the time I've started practicing yoga, I've improved my running speed. I've improved my
Absolutely.
running style as well.
Yeah.
And I'm running injury free for last 13 years. So
Yes.
yoga is truly holistic. And I don't go to gym. I don't like weight training, but I love body weight training.
Body
And
weight training.
that's good enough for your strength. That's what I can validate also what you are saying.
Absolutely.
So coming to my next question, in India, we have lot many traditional locally grown foods, right?
Right.
So people are confused. If I'm traveling across India, I'm confused whether I should eat, local South Indian food or, I should eat North Indian food in Bangalore. And people living in Bangalore would eat North Indian food and get ill. So how we should, imbibe our food habits and how we should decide what is that common thing wherever we travel we should carry with us, something if you can enlighten us on the food habits.
Well, I would say India is so culturally diverse with people with different tastes and traditions, and it's always lovely that we have a rich heritage about our food and culture, and one should eat and enjoy everything as long as it's in our limits. But when it comes down to nutrition, and as you are getting older, one has to really be mindful of your diet. See, what a 30-year-old would be eating would be different from what a 60-year-old would be eating, because now as you're growing older, you don't want to eat so much, number one. You're not that hungry. So what is important is nutrition plays a more important role now, because since the smaller meals that you are eating, they need to be right in their nutrition, having the right quantity of food, which is going to kind of keep you, supplement you in your nutritional journey. So I would advocate, take into account that you're all eating a good quantity of protein-rich diet, because as you're growing older, what you need to build that little muscle in your body. Muscle is the fountain of youth. So if you don't have muscle, you're going to have restrictive movement. You're not going to feel free and you are moving. You're not going to be able to lift yourself up, sit down, or walk down the stairs, because there is no muscle mass around your joints, around your bones. So to build that muscle, eat that required quantity of protein that everybody needs to eat, so that you are healthy and you are injury free. That's number one. Number two, as we are growing older, we need to make sure that we have enough fiber in our diet. I have seen my parents also who are in their 70s, they're always complaining that their bowel movement is not getting clear, they're feeling constipated. So add a lot of fiber in your diet alongside when you are doing the right kind of little bit of yoga exercise which help in your digestion. You're going to have a friendly gut. You're not going to have so many digestive issues. Thirdly, as we are growing older, wherever you are, wherever you're traveling, North India, South India, wherever, be mindful of your hydration. Always have that required quantity of water. If you are in the summers, add those refreshing drinks, be it nimbu pani, be it lassi, be it coconut water in your travel plans. And when you're traveling even on vacations, be mindful of hydrating yourself, because as you're getting older, you're getting more of those urinary problems. You're feeling unwell, and you need to take, there's brain fog happening because there is less of water in your body. You're getting a blackout because there's lack of water in your body. So you have to take care of the hydration in your diet. You have to take care of the protein intake in your diet. You have to take care and be mindful of the right quantity of fiber in your diet. And especially if you're a vegetarian, add certain multivitamins that should be eaten by everyone, be it your fish oil tablets, be it your omega-3, be it your calcium with vitamin D3, because we are all having a deficiency of D3 in our diets. So calcium should be taken with vitamin D3, because that vitamin D3 helps in the absorption of calcium. Add that fish oil in your diet. Have that dairy probiotics in your diet in the form of Greek yogurt or curd, or some kind of good milk that you're having in your diet. So one has to have a very holistic approach to diet. Do not just focus on the carbs that we eat all the time. Indian meals, especially North Indian, we want the lachidar paranthas, or we want the dosas, or we want the heavy food. Eat that, but in balance. And as you grow older, substitute the major portion of your plate should be filled with protein, with fiber, and the lesser part should be with the carbs and the good fat from which you get energy to carry on your daily work. So start switching your diets. Instead of having 2 or 3 rotis, increase the quantity of dal, increase the quantity of paneer in your diet, switch the quantity of roti to 1.5 or 2, depending upon your daily requirements. But add and focus consciously on eating more of protein and more of fiber and staying hydrated. That will help you in your journey to have a friendly gut and to stay healthy and feel fuller. So, you're focusing on having more complex carbs in your diet, whole foods, less of the processed foods. We all know we need to eat less of salt and sugar as we are growing older, but we all love eating our meetha. So I have always advocated कि don't be into extremes कि खाना ही नहीं है. खाओ, but आधा रसगुल्ला खा लो, एक रसगुल्ला खा लो, 2-3 मत खाओ. So, and you don't eat it every day, right? So manage your calorie intake in a more systematic, efficient way and enjoy your life, enjoy your health.
Wonderful. One of my friend, Dr. Nilanjana, she's a nutritionist. Once in a conversation, she told me, if you are eating food which is locally grown up, like within 100-kilometer radius, okay, whatever you told me, that is absolutely correct. So which is 100-kilometer radius grown up food, that will never harm your body.
Absolutely. Always eat food which is seasonal. We always say eat the seasonal fruits and vegetables. Now with the modern nitty and the Blinkit and everything available throughout the season, वो रहा नहीं concept कि ये summer season का special है या winter का, सब कुछ हमेशा ही available है. But mindfully we know that whatever is the seasonal food, eat it. So we know in winters you're getting extra of that chulai ka saag and sarson ka saag, add that in your diet. In the summer season, you're getting particular vegetables. Make sure that you're having that seasonal food, and especially when you're traveling, enjoy the local sags and green vegetables. That's the best source of eating healthy. And in India, we advocate so much about home food, and I would still say, despite so many restaurants and takeaways and fast food available, nothing like a balanced Indian meal. That's the best healthy form of taking care of your protein, carbs, fats in your daily diet. That is what we should be going back to the basics and encouraging that balanced diet in our houses and in our lifestyles and to our kids and to the further generations.
Fantastic. So my next question is, people while aging often seen as, as aging is something to hide from others or, something to fight with. They don't actually accept it. They don't actually, challenge themselves and grow fast or grow well, and that creates a lot of mental issues with them. They feel like they are not from this era. So how do people deal with those problems, those challenges, and how people should easily accept their aging? Like you very gracefully telling us your age, you're telling your journey, okay, how people should be doing it. Okay, that I would like to know from you.
Well, I would say in a world today where everyone wants to look beautiful and everyone wants to look young and all the treatments available to keep the wrinkles at bay, all that is fine to a certain level. But it's always nice to accept your age, and then you are comfortable in your own skin. You're confident to face the world. You're confident to face yourself. And what I would say is how you can help yourself to accept your age is do little things which are going to make you feel happy that you are your age, and you don't have to hide your age. If you are consciously taking care of your physical activities, if you are taking care of what you are eating in the right quantity and the right proportion, if you are mentally stimulating yourself, you're keeping your mind active, whether it is through reading, whether it is doing crosswords, whether it is doing puzzles. Keep yourself connected to people who are like-minded, who encourage you to do things together. Like we all have part of our a running club or a running group where we go, and even I may not be running so much as my other friends are doing, but every day when you see their post, today this one ran this, today this one has run so many kilometers, then it plays at the back of your mind, अरे तुम कुछ तो उठ के कर लो, थोड़ा सा भी भाग लो, पर कर तो लो. So that support system is very helpful in pushing you and achieving that like-mindedness together. And I would just say age is finally a number. We all are going to age and get older, and the sooner we accept it, that's how what is called graciousness, and be gracefully accepting your age. And you don't have to defy your age, you don't have to fight your age, but welcome your age in a way that even the age says, oh wow, she led a full life, she led a complete life and a healthy life. And these are the things that you can do to just feel good about yourself. When you are working out in the gym, for example, when I go and I work out and I see very few 50-year-olds in the gym working out, there'll only be 30-year-olds or very few 40-year-olds working out, very few women lifting anyways. So I feel very proud of myself, and I can see that respect from everyone around me that, oh, you don't look your age, ma'am. So it's a great feeling, and it's a great kind of a acceptance that you get, that all the hard work you've done over the years for yourself, for your energy, for your metabolism, everyone is kind of appreciating it now. So I would just say, keep at it, accept your age, and if you really want to look younger and feel fitter, do the little mindful changes of watching your diet, adding a fitness routine in your diet, staying connected to people. Don't fall into the trap of being lonely and getting into depression. Have some people around you who are like-minded, who encourage you, who get the best out of you, and that is really nice. And keep yourself mentally stimulated, and that is how you can add to a good healthy life and a better longevity, instead of just saying, oh, अब मैं 65 की हो गई और अब मैं 70 हो गई, अब तो खत्म ही हो गया सब. I would say कुछ खत्म नहीं हुआ. Life is now beginning for us after 60. Children are getting settled, they have gone to colleges, you are an empty nest, or you're getting them married. You have all the time to enjoy life, pursue a passion. Don't give up on yourself, because the biggest challenge is when you give up on yourself, you start feeling, oh, ab to mera time khatam ho gaya. Time should not end till the last breath, So keep challenging yourself, take on new hobbies, take on new passions, and just accept your age gracefully. Though even I keep complaining of my crow's feet and wrinkles, but that's a part of life.
Very well articulated, very well said. Ratna, people should accept the way they are, and then if they want to become better, they should work hard, they should put their efforts and do good in life. Great. So I have a question from Deepika, and she is asking, share some essential supplements names easily available in the market, which a woman post 35 years of age should consume every day for hair, muscles, digestion, muscles, cramps, calcium, etc. So some supplements names, if you can tell.
Sure. Deepika, this is always after your blood work is done and you've consulted with the doctor. So especially after and I do not know if you are 35, if you've had your kids or not, and if there is a calcium loss in the body or not. But definitely keeping it as a general perspective, any woman after the age of 35 should be adding a calcium supplement in her diet, which is like a combination of calcium and vitamin D3 and K2. That's an essential supplement. Fish oil, omega-3 is another essential supplement which anybody after the age of 35 should be adding in their diet. You should also check with your doctor and see whether you're anemic or not. And accordingly, iron plays a very important role because, if you are feeling tired and you're fatiguing, iron is a very important role. And especially at this stage of your life when, you're now going to be entering your menopause and your hormones are playing a balance, you need to take care of your iron deficiency is there or not. And if you are working out a lot and you feel lack of energy and you feel stressed out, add magnesium supplement in your diet. Also, you should be having a multivitamin which takes care of most of the essential multivitamins. Like that multivitamin should have B12, should have vitamin K, should have vitamin E, should have vitamin C, should have zinc. So take one supplement like a multivitamin which takes care of all of this, especially vitamin C for your immunity. And you're talking about good skin, good hair. All of this gets covered if you're taking a good multivitamin and fish oil, and rest of it should come from your natural diet.
Very well said. Thank you so much. Next question is from Hiranya Bordoli. He's asking, let me know how spirituality makes someone happy and healthy. Wow, good question.
Oh, wonderful. I think spirituality, first and foremost, I would like to say that happiness is something that comes from within, and that we learn over the long period of time that you don't have to be dependent on anyone for happiness. So for that matter, you don't need to be dependent on spirituality also for happiness.
Absolutely.
You need to find that happiness in the little things that you do which give you joy. But yes, when you are spiritual and you are connecting to the universe, or you're connecting to the higher forms, it kind of calms you down. It helps you to connect with that higher force, and you just feel a sense of calm, and that sense of calm is what you feel is your happiness, right? So for different people, different forms of happiness can be there, but for you, if spirituality is your form of happiness, that's absolutely fine, as long as you're actually in that zone where you are feeling connected and you're feeling calm and it's giving you happiness.
So once a disciple asked Swami Vivekananda that how I can be happy. So he said, remove I, remove can,
Absolutely.
remove be, and you will remain happy. So
yes,
what I understand from that, we have to remove everything, all the attachment. We have to
all
detach
the
from
ego,
the
all
mind,
the attachments
all the
and
ego,
everything,
all the
and then you are
negativity,
happy.
and will remain happy.
Yes.
I never
Have no
felt
expectations
unhappy
from
under
anyone.
any circumstances.
Yes, that
And
is the, I
that's
think that
how
is the
we should look at it.
main journey of our life, is to be happy without being dependent on anyone or any external circumstances for happiness. If we can find that, I think we've achieved the real journey of life, that we are happy, we are
Absolutely.
happy souls. We were born to be happy souls. So we should try and keep that happiness irrespective of the situation, irrespective of somebody is making us angry, irrespective of certain issues happening, irrespective कि ये घर में है नहीं है. So these are things which we all advocate, but how much we practice it is what brings you the actual happiness.
True. Great, thank you. Next question is from Pushkar Chawla, and he is asking, how can we inspire our 50 or 60-year-old parents to work out? And then his next question is weight training versus yoga. I want to know your opinion.
Sure. So coming to the first half of the question, how can you inspire your 50 or 60-year-old parents to exercise? You can inspire them by giving them examples. I can post my example, just saying it in a lighter note. But of course, as we said, tell them that 50s is the new 30s. 50s and 60s is not the end of life. You have to tell them that, don't you want to travel with us? Don't you want to enjoy your grandchildren? Don't you want to lift and run with them and play games with them? Don't you want to feel functionally active? Don't you want to feel independent? You don't want people looking after you at a certain age to take you to the bathroom or take you, to the car and opening doors for you because you're so immobile. Tell them being fit and strong is the best thing that you can adorn. You have to emphasize the importance of health and fitness to them, that you don't want to be dependent as a burden to anyone. I'm sure as parents and as children, we are always going to look after our parents. Those are the moral values that we've been instilled with. But you can always take your parents and show them that, mom and dad, don't you want to be, fit to be traveling, to seeing the world, to playing things, and, inculcating an activity of your own. There is so much more to do in life than not to add fitness in your routine. And fitness should not be seen as a punishment or something that you're being forced to do. It should come from within. So there can be any kind of fitness your parents can be encouraged to do. They don't have to do weight training. They don't have to do yoga. Maybe they want to go for a walk. Maybe they want to, go for a swim. Maybe they just want to just have a little stroll. Maybe they want to join a dancing class. So there are so many things that you can do to make it fun for you and make it inspirational for you, so that you show up. Choose an activity where you will show up for yourself every day, no matter what. Just like you are eating food and you are going to work or carrying on your daily routine, fitness has to be woven in your lifestyle. It should just be so woven that there is no escape. If you want to stay healthy, you have to work on your fitness to enjoy a good quality of life. Coming to the second question, weight training versus yoga. Well, I will not say weight training versus yoga. It should be complementing yoga. So yoga is complementing the weight training, and weight training is a high intensity resistance building exercise where you're building and working on your muscles. So a little bit of weight training is needed. What weight training does, yoga doesn't do. What yoga does, weight training doesn't do. So that is why it should be holistic. Do both, little of both, so that you have a more kind of a functional approach to life, and you're feeling better, because you need to build that little bit of muscles, which you can do through yoga also. But when you're doing it through weight training, it will be more effective. And yoga can be done to focus on your breath work, on your stretching activities, on your balancing, to de-stress your mind. So make it more holistic. Try and add both in your routine.
Absolutely. There should be a balance of everything, and
absolutely,
one has to keep on going. And Pushkar, I would like to say, if you want to inspire anyone, not only your parents, start yourself first. Okay. When I started my running journey, my son started with me, then my wife started with me, my bhaiya, bhabhi, sister, jiju, and my mom became regular walker, my entire family, and then my entire society where I live. So people would look at you, they will feel inspired. So just be the world you want. Okay.
Yes, lead by example. And in fact, you should be the one telling them, come on, let's all of us go for a walk, or let's all of us do a little bit of a yoga class together. Make it fun and enjoyable, and slowly you can wean them off if they need you to be there for them.
All right. So Kshitiz Kumar is saying, ma'am, kindly repeat on holistic approach to fitness part. Just keep it little brief. And Kshitiz, you can see the recorded video later on. You will get each and every information, whatever Ratna has spoken so far. He's asking the holistic approach to fitness part.
So the holistic approach to fitness is taking care of three things, putting it in a nutshell. Number one, your cardiac fitness. So focus on doing at least 30 minutes or 40 minutes of some walking or running, depending upon your age and what you are able to do. So focus on your cardiac health. Secondly, when we are talking about flexibility and balance, add some yoga in your routine for that breath work, for that stretching, for that balance. Thirdly, you need to build muscle come what may. So you need to add that body weight training or that strength training in your routine, so that you're building muscle, you are strong, you are injury free. And fourthly, again, I would say add that breath work in your routine. It just takes 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. Calm yourself down, listen to the mantra, do the anilom vilom, just do some breath work and start your day. It just adds to a positive mindset and a good start to the day. So holistic approach to fitness is a combination where you are balancing all the four pillars. You're balancing, working on your flexibility, working on your heart health, working on your strength, working on your breath. And that's how you should stay fit and healthy.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now I have a question from Rajiv Anand, our marathon running friend. He's also part of this show today.
Sure.
He's asking, are we over obsessed with protein these days, taking supplements rather than taking it from natural sources of protein like milk, paneer, or pulses? Good question.
Hi, Rajiv.
And thank you, Rajiv, for joining the show.
Yes. So I would say it's become an absolute talk of the town these days, protein, and add more protein. Well, I get baffled at times to wonder ki itna protein source kahan se laएं. But the point is, you have to have that protein in your diet, as we explained. And for an average person who's not doing any kind of work, he or she needs that minimum of 1 gram of protein per body weight. So if you're a runner or if you're exercising, you need more quantity of protein depending upon your activity levels. Yes, we are fussing a lot about protein powders, and a lot of protein powders in the market, whether it is vegan protein, plant protein, whether it is animal protein. But yes, you need to be mindful. You need to add that little extra supplementation that you need in your diet through that protein powder. But don't just be dependent on that source of protein to fulfill your protein requirements. The ideal source of fulfilling your protein requirements definitely goes without saying is through the whole foods, whether it is through your animal products and meats and fish and dairy, or it is through your vegan sources whether it is sprouts, whether it is millets, whether it is soya bean, whether it is paneer, whether it is dairy. But the point is that quantity of protein that you need does not get fulfilled with that kind of food that we are eating, especially for a vegetarian. So you need to supplement the balance gap that is there in your nutrition, that deficit that is happening in your protein through a protein powder. If you are able to eat that larger quantities of chicken and larger quantities, extra cups of dal or paneer, it's fine, but we can't eat so much. So what we are doing is we are focusing on a balanced diet, but adding that little deficiency that we're having of the quantity requirement through the help of the protein powder, but make a sensible and a researched approach in choosing the right quantity of protein that is gut friendly and easy to digest, and does not have any added sugars in its recipe book. Yeah.
Wow. So let's have a rapid fire round now.
Oh,
and
wow.
then we will conclude the show. Yoga or strength training?
Strength training.
Morning yoga or evening stretches?
Morning yoga.
Solo walk or walk with friends?
Solo walk.
Warm up or cool down? Which one can't you skip?
Warm up.
Train indoors or soak up the sun?
Soaking up the sun.
Weekend rest day or gentle Sunday movements?
Gentle Sunday movements.
Mindful snacking or no snacking at all?
Mindful snacking.
Wonderful.
I strongly believe that you should not have a restrictive diet or a restrictive approach to life. Then you are being very hard on yourself and you will give up your diet plan or your fitness regime easily. So if you're doing mindful snacking and allowing yourself those tidbits, you know you're eating certain things which you should not be eating, but you're eating it mindfully. So that's allowed, and you compensate it by other healthier habits and have a balanced way of life.
Wonderful, wonderful. Glad. There is one last question, that is, can you please explain importance of regular full body checkups? Question is from Prakhar Lad, our, hero.
Hi, Prakhar. This is a very important question, and it's high time we all started taking this seriously. There was a time, I think even me, when I was in my late 30s, I don't think I remember getting a full body checkup then. It was only maybe after the kids were born, and that time when you want to, when the checkups were happening. But seeing the scenario today, and that we're exposed to the kind of pollution in the environment, the kind of food that we are eating, the kind of stress that we are exposed to, it is a very important thing that we need to do, that we need to get a full body checkup done at least once a year. Once you do that, you actually come to know your vitamin D3 levels, your calcium levels, your iron levels in your body, and they are very good parameters for you to add to the supplementation that you need, and to add to the energy boosting that you need. You need to know your cholesterol. You need to, all these markers help you take care of the right kind of diet and where you need to take stock of your life, so that you're leading a healthier, happier life, which is having a better longevity in the long run, rather than not being aware of mera cholesterol high hai, or why am I getting tired? You don't know ki iron deficiency hai, that's why you're fatiguing. You don't have strength for anything, and you are thinking it's the menopause is causing you the lack of energy. So to know exactly and pinpoint the markers, what is the cause of the problem, it is very critical and important that everybody after the age of 30 definitely get a body checkup once in the year to know your markers and take count of your health.
Very well said, Ratna. Thank you so much. And it was a wonderful, wonderful conversation with you. And
thank you so much.
I'm sure all the people have learned from this conversation. And Ratna is part of the main group, WhatsApp group, and she'll be available to answer any of your query in the WhatsApp group for next at least 2 more hours. You can post your question. She'll reply you back in her comfort and with her convenience. She has gracefully accepted us that she'll be answering all the questions, whatever we will be posting in the group. And
sure.
I'm sure all the audience have thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm sure most of you or all of you would take up one healthy habit from now and take good care of yourself and make a difference in someone's life. Thank you so much. Over to you, Sansita.
Yes, I'll take it up from here,
Okay, please, over to
Arvind
you,
sir.
Prakash.
And thank you, Ratna ma'am, for the engaging session that you had.
Most
And
welcome.
I think it always inspires us, when we see leaders, when we see champions in front of us to, add something healthier to our system, or, to make the right move towards a healthier lifestyle. So thank you so much for that, Ratna ma'am. And we'll be in touch, and our team will also be in touch with you. Thank you so much.
Sure. Most welcome.
So, before we end this session, I would like to share a few updates on uh, what Silvergenie is doing in terms of elder healthcare. Now, uh, Silvergenie has, as you know, has started the Silvergenie Wanderers community, where we are traveling with seniors, and this is the fourth iteration of the cohort of the travel, and we've seen tremendous response from the members, and we found that seniors, they love to travel, and uh, also we also seen that intergenerational travelers are also there with us. So we are encouraging everybody to join the Kerala cohort, which is starting from the 6th of September. It is in two legs, 6th to 11th, and the second leg starts from 11th to 15th, which is a shorter leg. Uh, so you can scan the QR code, and you can also register your expression of interest for the next travel cohort. Uh, Moving on, one last update for the next webinar that we are having, that is with Ms. Soumita Basu. Now, this is the next webinar is on 20th of August, and I would like to introduce Soumita to you. Soumita is a champion in her own field. She is into inclusive fashion, that is, making fashion accessible for all ages and people with disabilities as well. So, it will be a very inspiring session for all of us. So, I would request you to please join us on the 20th of August for the next iteration of Silvagini Adda. So thank you, everybody, and see
Thank
you next
you.
time.
Before ending the webinar, I would love to take this opportunity to also introduce Ratna ma'am's online class. So I will just present my screen in a second, and I'll let Ratna ma'am speak a few concluding words, as well as walk us through her online class initiative. So everyone, please buckle up. So we are just sharing the screen right now.
So those who
So
want to start their journey, listen to Ratna ma'am
Yes.
right away.
So as I said, fitness should be accessible to all. And you have to start from the comfort of your home. That's the starting point. Because if you have to really figure out how you're going, where you're going, you don't have the time, who's going to take you, the journey doesn't begin. So I have started and taken this initiative to offer my services to all of you to help you get fitter and stronger by doing these online sessions. We're going to have them in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and 3 times a week. And that's all you need to get fit. 3 times a week of strength training, which is going to be a mix of strength training and some yoga and stretching that I will take you through in my class. And you can opt for the morning sessions, or there are 2 evening batches, 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. And the class is going to be taken by me. It's going to be a live class. It's going to be a class of 50 minutes to 1 hour, where we are going to be doing the warm up. We are going to be doing a little bit of functional training to get your heart rates up. Then we're going to focus on a complete overall body program and your muscle groups. And we're going to end it with a cool down. There'll be days where we'll just be doing some yoga. There'll be days we're just focusing on strength. So I want to give you a holistic approach to the class. And it's open to all of all age groups, whether you're in your 30s, whether you're in your 40s or in your 60s. We will moderate the class according to your age groups and your intensity levels. The idea is to get fitter together and let your journey begin. So please have a look at this, and feel free to DM me or WhatsApp me one-on-one if you are interested in joining the classes. We'll curate the group accordingly, keeping all these parameters in mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
everyone for joining in. We are at the end of our webinar now. Thank you and see you in our next webinar as well. Thank you, Ratna ma'am, and thank you, Arvind sir, for your
Thank
time.
you,
I'm sure
Arvind.
the
Thank you,
audience loved it.
Sanchita. Thank you, Silvergenie. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
And thank you, Ratna.
Thank
Let's
you,
catch
Arvind.
up sometime soon. Okay, thank you.